Hello, boys of class 7. Welcome you another online class of agriculture. I'm your Bichitu sir. I hope all of you are fine by the grace of Almighty. Expected that you have a great exam. Now we already started third term syllabus from today, and I will start agriculture today from chapter 5 lesson 12. In our third term syllabus we have from lesson 11 in chapter 5. Lesson 11 we have completed in last part. That's why I want to start from lesson 12, that is management of poultry disease. So boys, let's start the class, and if you have any query or any question and you didn't understand anything, please let me know in comment section. Okay boys, so let's start today's class. First of all, let us know what is disease. To know about poultry disease management, at first we have to know which thing is called disease. Non-conformity with the normal health factors of both human and animals is known as disease. And unnatural symptoms in a body is considered as the expression of disease. So that is not normal condition, and the factors are known as disease. Now let us know about disease management. What we know about disease management of poultry. Disease management means prevention, identification and medication of poultry disease. That means we have to take prevention step. Then if there is any disease breaks out, we have to identify which chickens are already infected, and then we have to give medication to that poultry. Primarily, infected chickens can be identified by some external symptoms. So let us know about external symptoms. What are the symptoms of infected chickens? There are some basic external symptoms of infected or sick chickens. These symptoms are: a sick chicken gets separated from the flock, it dozes sitting on the ground, food or water intake decreases or stop, feathers of chicken looks messy, abnormal defecation. So these all are actually the symptoms of infected chickens. Now let us know about the reason of poultry diseases. Poultry are infected by diseases for various reasons. There are two main reasons. One is germ, another one is viral or bacterial diseases. Amongst them, viral and bacterial diseases are very critical. See, still now there is no treatment for viral diseases. For this, if poultry is infected in viral disease, then it is rare to save poultry. So in that case, we have to identify the infected chicken and let it bury it deep in the ground. For this, if poultry is infected in viral disease, then it is rare to save poultry. Besides of viral and bacterial disease, poultry is harmed a lot by parasitic diseases. That means not only viral and bacterial diseases they are infected, they are also infected by parasitic disease. So if we want to keep poultry free from viral and bacterial diseases, then we have to vaccinate the poultry regularly, and it should be done whole farm at a time. That means not a single chicken or one or two chicken, we have to vaccinate all the chicken of the farm at a time. That should be good to keep them away from viral and bacterial diseases. Now let us know what is viral and bacterial diseases actually. Diseases which spreads or poultry is infected for the reason of any virus are known as viral diseases. That means if the reason for the disease is a virus, then that disease is known as viral diseases like ranikhet, gamburo, bird flu, etc. Again, diseases which are spreads or poultry is infected for the reason of any bacteria are known as bacterial diseases. Example, cholera, typhoid, cholera, tuberculosis, botulism. So, these are the viral and bacterial diseases of poultry. Already we got to know that poultry is infected by parasitic disease. Now let us know about parasitic diseases. Disease which spreads by parasitic organism both internally and externally in the body is known as parasitic disease. There are two types of parasites seen both internal and external of body of poultry. External parasites like louse, atali, mite develop under the feather. Chickens are mostly attacked by external parasites like internal parasites like roundworm and tapeworm. This internal parasites intake part of nutritious food which causes malnutrition of poultry. There are other internal parasites like protozoa which suck blood from poultry's body. Boys, there should be a correction here. It should be internal parasites. It should be internal parasites. Internal parasites. That means the roundworm, tapeworm, and protozoa. All of these are internal parasites. Besides blood from the poultry's body, these occur blood dysentery to poultry very often. Poultry are keeping inside of house, and if they are infected, then after treatment they can again back in production. But for commercial purpose this is not possible, so we have to take proper steps for commercial farms. So if we are farming in house in a small amount of chicken, then we have to identify the infected chicken, then give it medicine or medication, then again we can have the healthy chicken, and again it can give its production for egg and meat. But in commercial basis this is not possible, because if disease breaks out then it spreads in all the chickens. So in that case we have to take proper steps. Now let us know about what are the proper steps for poultry rearing, or preventive steps for poultry rearing in commercial farms. For commercial poultry farms, preventive measures should be taken for better production and profit. The steps are: pen and adjacent areas should be kept neat and clean. Predatory birds or animals should be barred from entry to the farm. That means shouldn't be allowed predatory birds or animals to enter into the farm. Vaccination should be given timely. Chicken should be provided with fresh foods. Chicken should be supplied pure water. Balanced food should be given to the chickens. Arrangements should be made to keep the poultry bed dry. And last but not least, poultry egg cage should be kept at a distance from the farm, because sometimes these things is reason for some diseases. Now we have already known the preventive measures, but if there is any infected chickens, then what can we do? We have to medication the chicken. So let us know the steps of medication. At first we have to call a veterinarian to the farm and then take steps like this. Isolate the sick fowl and keep in observation. If required, pathological test of feces and urine should be done. If the disease is severe, viral, then all fowl should be destroyed. Dead bird should be put deep in ground. Infected chicken should not sell in the market. And lastly, on advice of veterinarian, treatment should be provided. So these steps we can take if there is any infected chicken in farm. So boys, this were actually poultry management system, disease management system. So this all about poultry. I think this will help you to realize the lesson. You go through the book and follow this lecture, will be beneficiary for you. Today after this, in next class we will start goat rearing. So thank you all for listening this lecture, and goodbye for today.